Paul Butler from Macon, Illinois. I farm about 600 acres, all no-till. Got this planter 5 or 6 years ago when I really looked for one that was completely worn out because I knew I was going to completely rebuild it anyway. So we took all the row units off, put all new bushings and everything in it, and it was not set up for no-till. So we put the Yetter Titan floating row cleaners on it with the SharkTooth wheels and the treader wheels on the front. Replaced the gauge wheels with the reduced diameter gauge wheels. I really like the way they help close up the trench. And the depth thing here on the 7000 is flat on that era of planter. This was the floating kind that allows the wheels to go up independently on either side. So if we had a root ball or something, it's planting on the deepest planter wheel, not just the shallowest, and keeps corn from coming out of the ground. The other thing I really wanted, the 7000 by default has a spring and a closing tail section you had to adjust with a wrench, and it was really hard. You had to get a scale out to keep your rows consistent and to set your down pressure. When I'm planting corn, typically the closing wheels that I run, we don't run any down pressure. There are some conditions where we might. Beans with a regular rubber press wheel we do. So I changed those all out to the more modern type with a handle, so that makes it really quick to change and get it consistent across all the planters, across all the row units. We've added row clutches to the planter so that we can control 3 row sections, and I kind of had to fabricate that myself. And those are controlled by hand and from the cab off electric switches, but we're going to put on an Integra this year to control those from the field computer. Yeah, I've really been happy with the floating row cleaners. Being all no-till, my soil is relatively firm, and these the treader wheels here, they don't seem to move any substantial amount of dirt, but they do a really good job of clearing all the residue. Before I had a different spiked wheel on there, and we had a lot of wrapping problems. But with the SharkTooth wheels, it moves it out of the way really well. Even in sometimes if we have an area that didn't get sprayed in the fall and it's a little bit weedy, it'll make a nice path through there. Something else I forgot to mention, I did a Jamison top drive. The first year I no-tilled with this planter, we had a lot of problems with the corn stalks knocking the drive chains off the wheels, and that got really frustrating, stopping 6 times a day to put drive chains back on. So the Jamison top drive has just been fantastic. That problem was completely solved.